Hey, Farm Fam, let's go for a puppy walk, shall we?
Hi, babies! Look at this messy bunch. Come on out.
Come on, dogs! They're dogs now. These puppies are full-blown teenagers that can do real damage. I am happy to bring you along on this puppy walk, and I think it's safe to say this may be our last full puppy walk with all 8 puppies. These guys are soon to be going to their next destination, and I feel like I've been saying that for a few weeks, but COVID and the crazy Ontario weather has prevented us from properly getting these dogs to their next homes, and now they're almost 14 weeks. They are full on ready to start working and be in their final homes. So all of them have found homes. All of those homes are working farms or homesteads, and I couldn't be more proud of the people who are going to be taking on these pups and working with them to ensure their success. So let me tell you who we've got, where they're going, and you can say your final goodbyes to these puppies here on our property.
Well, this is the beautiful Kyrie. You guys have known her as Sunny for a good 12 weeks, but her family has decided on Kyrie as her name. She's going to be staying with us for a few more weeks as a boarding situation. Her home's going to be a chicken paradise where she is guarding family and chickens and property from coyotes and all kinds of other predators. Very much to the job or the role that Gemma plays for us. So to ensure her success, since she is going to a first-time LGD home, we are keeping her a little bit longer and working with her a little bit more thoroughly on her own. Oh my gosh, this little white puppy that they're all gang momming, this guy here, that is the runt. As you remember, I was most worried about his size, and his name is Abel. And for those of you that have been around long enough, you know my friend Peggy. And Peggy has decided she needs to add to her LGD pack. She has the stud, Gemma's baby daddy, Brutus. She has Brutus's son from another litter, Titus. And she also has Brutus's brother, Duke. So now she will be adding to that line another generation of those dogs in Abel, who is the runt. He is the quietest of the puppies, but he is very watchful, and I believe he is going to make a great addition to a knowledgeable working sheep farm and cattle farm. She has both sheep and cattle, and it means I also will get to see him on a regular basis because Peggy's pretty much my business associate now, so we see each other all the time. Here in the lead, it's not quite a middle finger anymore, but that would be my boy Tig. Hey Tig! Tig is the first out of the kennel barking at nothing. He's quite a leader. And he also will be going to Peggy's for a few weeks to start bonding with sheep, as his final destination is a 100-acre bee farm, who will be taking on sheep coming from Peggy's in the spring. So Tig will be bonding with sheep for a little while. He will be taking on the role of a full-time leader and guardian of sheep at his new property. That would be Prospect. Would you stop with the paws? These dogs are ridiculous. Prospect, as I have already made a little video about, is going to a property a lot like mine. They will be getting sheep in the spring. So he is another one of the puppies that are going to Peggy's in the next few days, bonding with some sheep, and then going to his home mid-February, where he will bond with his home, the chickens and the sheep on the property there, where they're already experiencing a lot of issues with coyotes. So he's got a lot of work set out for him. Hello. I call this one Prospect's twin, but it's a girl and her name is Cherry at the moment, and she is ours. But that doesn't mean she's staying on the property here. That actually means she's going to be going to Peggy's as well to start her bonding with sheep, as I will be getting sheep in the spring, and her main purpose will be to stay with them and guard them full time. So,
as much as I love my Gemma dog and my Clay dog and how they stick with me and they protect me and my property, this new LGD, Cherry, the next generation, will be much more independent and stay with the animals, not come with me, not escort me around the property. I don't need that anymore. She needs to be protecting the sheep. So that is why she's going to Peggy's for a few weeks to start that bonding process with the animals that I want her guarding full time.
Next we have Opie. This Opie boy, he has an old face, so I can usually tell him apart from the other two white puppies.
Opie will also be working on a cattle farm in the area. I actually managed to trade him for some hay. It was somebody who'd been following me for a while, really wanted a puppy but didn't feel they could afford my price. Sorry, it is what it is. However, when I put out a post saying I'd be willing to trade or barter, we worked out a deal for some hay. So it's a win-win situation. And this farm already has a working Akbash on the farm. So Opie will go and learn from him. He's actually going to be going to his home as well in the next few days.
Hey, Chibs. Chibbers. Chibs. My troublemaker, Chibs. Chibs! Hey! Mommy's trying to introduce you, bud. We have Chibs. He is my troublemaker. Finally got a hold of him. Chibs is going to a working sheep farm in the area as well. And I have traded him for some manual labor on the farm in the spring. He's the gentleman that's going to put up some fencing for me in exchange for a puppy. He's a really, really good guy. Does great work. And I kind of know him personally, so I don't mind giving him the troublemaker of the group. Tyler! Hey, you want to show us your face? Come here, you cutie patootie. Good boy. And Tyler ended up finding a home on a 100-acre cattle, sheep, goat, chicken, basically, you know, you name it, they have it. Farm in the area. Oh, nice. You've taken a great big poop. Good. Get it out now. So, while I was a little bit worried about where these puppies would end up, and I worked really hard to vet for the right homes and make sure they went to working homes that respected the sanctity of what these animals do and what I was hoping to achieve. And as you guys know, I made a full-time commitment with these dogs. When I decided they were going to be created, I knew that should anything happen, should an owner decide the home's not the right fit, should a dog not work out for whatever reason, then I will take full responsibility for that. They'll come home here and we will work through whatever issues these dogs might have, and that's just how we roll. Hey! Puppy, puppy, puppy! Hey, Tig, did you get lost? Right over, bud. Good dogs. Good doggy. Hi. Chips, come! Come! Oh, you monster. That's a good boy. Good dog. Good Chibbers.
Hi, cows. I think that the one thing that you don't really think about when you are considering breeding your animal, and it's a planned thing, is, like, for me, you guys know, this is a labor of love and a passion, and something I really, really hope that more families know about is LGDs and how useful they are. And I'm really happy that these puppies have found homes, but I'm really gonna miss those buggers.